Hey guys, Cinema Sick this year, and the wife and I are about to head out to the Hershey, Pennsylvania area, pretty much Lebanon, actually, to be more precise. The reason why we are headed out there is to hit up a store called Hobby Lobby. Now, a lot of people I actually talk to don't know what a Hobby Lobby is, and I guess rightfully so, because I don't have a Hobby Lobby around me. This Hobby Lobby we're driving to is about an hour and a half away. The reason why I want to hit up this store and what it is it's like a craft store, a hobby store, as I call it, a Hobby Lobby. It's all about kind of crafts and stuff. The reason why I want to hit up this store is because they actually have a very large home decor section. A lot of stuff for man caves. I've only ever been to this store once before. We were headed back from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I guess it was I think it was last year actually, if I'm not mistaken. And the wife saw it. She freaked out. She's like, "Oh, Hobby Lobby, I've heard of these stores. Let's go in." I said, "Sure, why not? We'll stop in." And I wasn't really all that impressed with the store, but I was impressed with all the movie memorabilia and movie like decor they had. They had things like film reels, little posters, and signs that said just like movie signs and all kinds of stuff like that for like a man cave. And I thought it was really cool. At the time, I didn't have any use for any of that because the only thing I had was I was using the spare bedroom upstairs. That was my original library, and I didn't really have any room in there to be hanging up any kind of decor. So I didn't bother to get any. They had some really good prices, but I didn't pick any up. But that's the reason why I want to head back out there, is because I remember all this great decor they had, and now that I have a library down here in the basement, I could use some of that. When I hang something right up there above the door and like the little side of the door area, there's some room to hang something. So I want to get some, maybe like a film reels or like a sign for above the door. Something that says theater or something like that above the door would be really cool. And like down the side, I would love it if there was like maybe like a film reel with some like a film coming out of it or something like that. I want to find something. So that's the reason why we are headed out there today. The wife and I are headed out to, again, the Hershey, Pennsylvania area, the Lebanon, Pennsylvania, to hit up the Hobby Lobby. Also, on the plus side, there are thrift stores along the way. There is a Goodwill. There's another thrift store I know of. I think it's called like Blue Mountain Thrift Store or something like that. I'm not 100% sure about that. There is a Salvation Army on the way as well, but it is Sunday, so I'm about 99.9% sure they'll be closed. I've never seen a Salvation Army open on a Sunday, so they'll most likely be closed. But at least there's two other thrift stores that I know of. So I would like to hit both of them up while we're headed out there. I will shoot some video there, obviously. Hopefully get some good deals. And we're thinking about also, afterwards heading out to actually Hershey, Pennsylvania, maybe doing the chocolate tour if we have time. And maybe I'll hit up a Walmart or Target or something while I'm out there as well. Because, I do like to hit up Walmart and Targets and other locations to see, what they got going on. Sometimes they have, especially Target, sometimes they have decent clearance items. So, who knows? So if we have time, we'll do that. But the main purpose of today is definitely to hit up Hobby Lobby, pick up some great movie decor for my library. So let's go. All right, here we are at Goodwill, our first stop. Let's go in and see what they got. All right, guys, here we are. It's been a while since I've been here, but as you can see, I'm pretty excited because there's plenty of VHS tapes, lots of records, maybe some Laserdiscs in there. Who knows? That would be nice. There's some DVDs as well. I don't see anything necessarily great off the bat, but still have to look through there. And plenty of CDs, although they're all marked at $2. But maybe there's some good soundtracks I want to spend the money on. So a lot of decent stuff to look through. Hopefully there's something good. All right, guys, I would never in a million years buy any kind of stuffed animal or stuffed doll from Goodwill, but you got to admit, this is pretty awesome. A Venkman doll. I mean, it looks in really good shape. I don't think it's ever been really touched or played with, but yeah, still a little disgusting. In fact, I'm going to have to go wash my hands now that I even touched it, but really cool. Just wanted to show it off. Well, here we are, guys, the Hobby Lobby. We made it, and unfortunately, they're closed. We don't have any Hobby Lobbies near us. That's why we're driving all the way out here to Lebanon, Pennsylvania, which is a good hour drive out here. So I was not aware, but apparently the Hobby Lobby is closed on Sundays for, I guess, religious reasons. So we completely wasted our time. I mean, yeah, I got the stop at the Goodwill. I didn't even get the stop at the other two stores, the other two thrift stores that are out this way. The one thrift store was closed. I guess they're also closed on the Sundays. And the other one was the Salvation Army, which I was already assuming was going to be closed. I've never seen a Salvation Army open on a Sunday, so I wasn't expecting them to be open. But I basically drove all the way out here just to go to a Goodwill, and that kind of sucks. I didn't even really find any good deals there. I found a couple things, but nothing that I absolutely needed. So this trip sucked. Very upset about that. Would have loved to have stopped at Hobby Lobby and picked up some things for the new library, but I guess that won't be happening. I'll have to make another trip out here, maybe in like a week or so, on a Saturday actually, to pick up some stuff. So really bummed out about that. Would have loved to have picked up some stuff, but what are you gonna do? So we're actually gonna head to the Chocolate World now at Hershey, because Hershey's only like 10 miles down the road. So we're going to go check that out to make today not a complete waste. But I don't know if we'll be stopping anywhere else. Maybe a Target or a Walmart or something like that on the way home, but we'll see. Alright guys, well today officially is the trip from hell. Just past a brand new Goodwill. This was not here last time I was in the area. I was very excited. I just like turned straight into the parking lot. Probably a very dangerous turn. Probably pissed off a lot of people behind me, but I was really excited when I saw the sign for Goodwill. I thought, yes, this trip is worth it because I found a new Goodwill. You know, it sucks the Hobby Lobby was closed, sucks the other thrift stores were closed, but a brand new Goodwill, you can't complain about that. Unfortunately, it's about 3 minutes before 5 o'clock, and this Goodwill closes at 5, so I'm not even going to go inside. I'm not going to be the dick who walks in 3 minutes before they close. So again, trip from hell. Got really excited about a brand new Goodwill, and I can't even visit it. So I don't know. I'm pretty pissed off. Let's just go to Chocolate World and get out of here. Well, at least we made it to Chocolate World. Well, back from my trip out to the Hershey, Pennsylvania area. And where to even begin? What a god-awful trip today was. A complete disaster. Never did I think to even look up the hours of Hobby Lobby because I thought to myself, it's Hobby Lobby. It's a craft store like Michael's. They're going to be open on a Sunday. Why wouldn't they be open on a Sunday? All the other craft stores I know of are open on Sundays. So, of course, Hobby Lobby must be open on Sundays as well, right? I just assumed. Well, I think we all know what happens when you assume, and sure enough, they're closed on Sundays. The sign said something like, closed Sundays for, like, worshiping reasons. Oh my god. Okay, I guess for Christian reasons, they're closed on Sunday. So I drove all the way out there for more or less nothing. There were some thrift stores on the way that I had planned on stopping at. There was a Goodwill, which was open. Thank God. I'll wait till you see what I got from there. Nothing great. But they were open, so that was great. There's another thrift store on the way that was closed, of course. There's a Salvation Army, which I was already assuming was going to be closed because it's Sunday. Salvation Army is also, for, I guess, Christian reasons, aren't open on Sundays, so I already had planned to not be stopping there. And there was that new Goodwill. I found a new Goodwill on the way out there, which I was totally excited about. Always coming across new thrift stores. Awesome. They closed at 5, and I had got there like 3 minutes before they closed, so I wasn't going to be a douche. I wasn't going to walk in, so I didn't get to go to that Goodwill either. I found a new Goodwill that I couldn't go shopping at. There also were a few other stores along the way. I noticed that maybe 3 or so signs for other thrift stores and consignment shops on the way out there that I had never seen before. I don't know if they were new, but I hadn't noticed them ever going out there before. So I would have liked to have stopped at those as well. But guess what? They were all closed. You could see them from the street. They all had closed signs on them. So none of them were open. So Sunday, a really shitty day to drive out to the Hershey area. Won't be doing that ever again. So, again, just a complete disaster. The entire purpose of today was to head out to the Hobby Lobby. The thrift stores were an added bonus. And that's the thing. The thrift stores were an added bonus. So if any of them were closed, wasn't a big deal. Because, again, any thrift stores I hit up were just added on to my trip out to the Hobby Lobby to pick up movie decor for my new cinematic media library so that when I shoot my tour video, it would look all nice and spiffy. But no, they were closed. So, again, a complete disaster of a day. I was getting pretty pissed off on the way out there. But, like I said, one of the Goodwills, the first Goodwill, the first thrift store I hit, they were open. So I did pick up a couple titles. Nothing great, but we'll take a look at what I got. The first thing I picked up were 2 CD soundtracks, which I paid $1.97 for each. So I paid $2. I paid 97 cents more than my usual limit for CD soundtrack, so already kind of went over my budget. First one I picked up was the soundtrack to Spirit, which is a great movie, great DreamWorks movie, but the soundtrack, I'm sure it's just a score. Yeah, it's what it looks like. Oh, of course, by Hans Zimmer. Not a... actually, it says songs by Bryan Adams, music by Hans Zimmer. So, cool, but I'm sure it'll just be alright. I'm not really expecting anything too great out of this. This, though, was pretty cool. I mean, I have a hard time saying this makes the trip worth it, because it really doesn't. I mean, this was a cool find. I was very happy to come across this, very happy to have this in my collection. And normally I'd be really, really excited about finding this, but with a trip like today, it's hard to say this made the trip worth it, because it really didn't. But this still was really cool to find. And that was the soundtrack to Mad About You. Mad About You, the Final Frontier. This is cool. I love picking up soundtracks to TV series. I really, really enjoy them. I have Friends, I have Frasier, I think I have a few others maybe, but this is really, really cool. Love Mad About You. It's a great TV series. Absolutely love it. And finding the soundtrack for it is really, really cool as well. So, very happy to get this. I would have paid $2 for this no matter where I would have found it. Had I found this at any store for $2, I would have grabbed it. Not something I come across very often. Who knows if I'll ever come across it again. So, again, really, really cool. Very happy to pick this up and to find it, but still wouldn't say it really made the trip worth it. And then I picked up one VHS tape. They didn't even have any DVDs I wanted. They had an okay amount of DVDs there, but nothing I needed to get. And the VHS I picked up, and this is interesting, Our Friend Martin. As you can see, this is apparently an animated feature about Martin Luther King. It says apparently it incorporates the animated story with actual like live footage, like archival footage. So I have no idea. It was put out by Fox. That's kind of the only reason I got it. If this had been put out by some no-name company, I would have completely passed over this. But I do love animation, and again, it was put out by Fox. That's pretty much what sold me. I said, oh, it's animated, it's Fox. I'll get it and check it out. I'm not really expecting too much. This is from 1998, so I don't think it's going to be anything amazing, but it might be alright. I mean, obviously, again, it's just kind of a cartoon series, or a cartoon movie about Martin Luther King Jr. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just so pissed off about today. Sorry, it's hard for me to get really excited about anything I picked up. But still, it looked interesting, so I figured I'd grab it. I paid, I think, like 50 cents for this, or something weird. I think it was like 49 cents or something is what all their VHS tapes were. So, had to grab it. So that was really it, but it wasn't a complete bust. After we were done searching for, well, my wife and I, my wife did come with me on this trip. So after we were done searching for movies and not going to the Hobby Lobby and not going to many thrift stores, I was already out, like, I'd say 80% of the way out to Hershey. So I said, the hell with it, let's just go to Hershey. We're not going to go to Hershey Park. We're not going to go ride the rides or anything like that. That's too late, kind of late in the day to do that. But I'm like, let's just go to Chocolate World, ride the little chocolate tour. We'll go get some chocolate afterwards. And all in all, not a total bust. Got myself 2 nice big packs here of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Paid only, I think it was like $28 for these packs here, which, not together, $28 together. They were $20 a piece, or 2 for $28. So, had to grab 2 of them. So today wasn't a total bust. I'd say all in all, I mean, this made the trip at least. I got some chocolate, love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and I got a great deal on these. So, I guess all in all, not a total loss of a day, but really would have liked to at least hit up the Hobby Lobby. So, oh well, what are you gonna do? I really do want to go out to the Hobby Lobby, so I'm kind of conflicted right now. I don't really feel like making the drive back out there like next weekend, because I just drove out there. I really don't feel like doing it again. It's a far drive. It's like a 2-hour drive out to the Hershey area, so I really don't feel like doing it again. But I really do want to pick up some stuff from the Hobby Lobby, some more decor, and at least if I go on a Saturday, all the thrift stores will be open. So I am tempted to maybe either do it next weekend or the weekend after that, head out to Hobby Lobby, and hit up some of the thrift stores. So maybe I'll head out there again in like a week or two. I got to do it before I go on my trip to Disney, because I want to shoot my library tour video before I go to Disney, so I can have it for you guys when I leave. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about heading back out there on a Saturday, maybe next Saturday, maybe the one after that. But it does suck to have to drive all the way back out there. I mean, I just wasted so much gas. I mean, as much as I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and as much as I love soundtracks and VHS tapes, wasn't worth the drive. Definitely wasn't. But hey, again, that's the way hunting happens. Sometimes you just make out big and come home super excited about all the titles I picked up, and other days you just almost completely bust. There have been many days where I've gone out hunting and come back with absolutely nothing. It does happen. But oh well. So, again, guys, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video where hopefully I'll have a much better haul for you. See ya.